everyone, welcome to this tutorial. I'm Dami of 𝐓𝐻𝐇. Today we'll learn how to make this beautiful shift dress with elastic on the back waist. So if this is what we are looking at to learn, please stick to the end of the tutorial. The one I made with this tutorial is the one displayed at the middle, so you can trust the process. If you are joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us today, and don't forget to click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime you have a new tutorial. For our returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. If you'd like to join my WhatsApp group, the link will be in the description box. And our community is open, so if you want to request for any tutorial, go ahead to do that. Thank you, and let's get started. Alright, so for the drafting of the shift dress, I've cut out my fabric to the desired length. So I have the front and the back folded together. So this for the front and this will go for the back piece. So I have them laid on each other together like this. So now I will go ahead and start my measurement. So for now, for the neckline, I'll be using the neck width of 4 inches. And for the front, I'll be using the depth of 4 inches also. So this will be for the front neck, and you also notice that there's like a slit in the front, so that is going to be going for another 4 inches. From this neck depth here, I step down by 4 inches also again. For the back neck, I'll be using the neck depth of 2 inches, so I'll connect it. All right, so then I'll go ahead to measure the length of the sleeve, how long I want it to be. So I'll be using 17 inches for how long I want it to be. Then I will add 1 inch allowance for the folding of the sleeve. So I'll add 1 inch allowance for the folding of the sleeve. So from this point, I will step down by 1. I step down by 1, and I'm going to be blending it here for the shoulder slope like this. So from this shoulder slope now, I will step down by another 10 inch. That is going to be the wideness for the sleeve. So I have this here like this. So where I marked here, I'm going to be, all right, so from this 10 inches here, I'm going to be marking my bust measurements. My bust divided by 4, which is 10 inches. Then I'll be adding 3 inches allowance to it like this. So this is going to be my bust line. So I'm going to extend this line to where the allowance is stopping here like this. So from the shoulder, I will mark my waist measurement. So I'm using 16 for my waist measurement, and the hip line also. So on the waistline, I will measure my waist divided by 4, which is 8 inches, and I will add another 3 inches allowance for the waist. On the hip line, I will do the same thing, hip divided by 4 plus 3 inches allowance. So I'll connect the lines together. So this, I'm going to, for it not to be straight, I'm going to be blending it in so that this place will be more relaxed like this. So I'll blend it to the waist and connected it to the hip line. So whatever I have on the hip line is what I'm going to be taking down to the hem of the dress. Alright, so after connecting it now, I can go ahead to cut out the front neckline. So I've marked everything out. So the first neckline I'll be cutting out will be for the back. So I'll cut out the back neckline first. Then I will separating the back from the front in order for me to be able to cut out the front neckline also. So I'll trim out the front and also the slits here also. Alright, so I have this now. Then I can bring it back together to cut out the sides. Alright, so for the pocket now, from the waist, I'm going to be stepping down by 2 inches. That is where the pocket is going to be starting from. So I step down by 2 inches. I'm going to be notching the place so that when I want to sew the pocket together, I will know where to fix the pocket. So I have the pocket notched out again. So here I'm going to be cutting out the facing that is going to be covering, that I'll be using to turn the front and the back neckline. All right, so I've turned the neck of the front. This is what it's looking like, and this is the wrong side. So I'm going just to the hemming. I'll finish the hem and the facing. I'll finish the facing and I will give it a very good press. And also I've done the same thing for the back. So next thing we are going to be doing is to be fixing the pocket. So this is the pocket. I've gone ahead to cut it out. I made it 8 inches wide so as for the hand to be able to go in. So this is 8 inches wide. So from this point we notched here. Don't forget that we notched it 2 inches below the waistline. So you are going to be placing each of the pockets. I cut 4 of this. So I cut 4 of this. So you'll be placing one side on each side. So for the front now, I'll place this here like this and I'll stitch it by 0.5. I will come to the other side also where I notched. The other side where I notched also, I will sew it down. I will do the same thing for the back, bodice, and also I will go ahead to join the shoulder line together. All right, so I've joined the shoulder together and also I've turned the sleeve and the pocket. This is what the pocket is looking like. This is the back and this is the other side now. So before we join them together on the side now, we need to fix the elastic band that we have at the waist of the back bodice. So what we are going to be doing is, this is my back bodice now. I'm going to be measuring whatever I have as my waist measurement on the back. So here on the back I have 23 inches. So I'll pack the clothes aside now. So now 23 inches, I'm going to be cutting a long strip of 4 inches right now. So I'll fold it into 2 like this to mark it, to make it 23 inches. So 23 inches divided by 2 here, I have 11.5. So I have 11.5 here, so it will be 4 inches high. Okay, so this is what the elastic band, this is the casing for the elastic. So I'm going to be, I'll go to the machine now and stitch it all the way down by 0.5 inch. All right, so I've turned it, I've joined it together and I've turned it. So I pressed the joining to be on the center like this. So when you are placing it on the fabric, this part here that doesn't have any joining will be the one showing outside. So don't forget that the length of this was 23 inches. So I went ahead to cut my 1 inch elastic band of 11.5 inches. That is half of the waist measurement, half of what we have on the waist measurement. So I'm going to pass it through this tube here, this band here. I will stitch it here and also stitch it on the other side. So this is what the elastic casing, after fixing the elastic in, this is what it's going to be looking like. So you come to the back waist now. You make sure that where you are placing it is exactly the back. So for this side here, I'm just going to placing it on the waistline like this. I will secure it down with my pin. And to the other side also, I'll bring it in like this also and secure it down with a pin. So with this now, we can go ahead to join our side together. So you place it the front and the back, right side facing the right side, the right side facing the right side here like this. Don't mind the stretching of the elastic, just carefully place the fabric together. So once you have this now, you are going to be stitching it down all the way to the head, well, all the way down by 1 inch or 0.5 depending on how much you want on the side. So I will be stitching down by 1 inch. I will stitch the pockets together also. I will stitch it round and I'll continue. Now the dress has a slit on the hem, so from the hem line now I'll be going up by like 17 or 18 inches plus my folding allowance. I added 2 inch folding allowance, so I'll be going up by 19 inches on both sides. So this is where the stitching is going to be stopping. So I'll stop the stitching here on both sides. All right, so after joining the side, this is what the back is looking like. The elastic here is what is going to be making the waist to be snatched so that it will gather all this for the back body. So this is what the back is looking like. And also I've gone ahead to finish the hem here like this. So this is the hem, and also the sides. I've also finished the side of the slit, the side slit. So thank you for joining us in our tutorial today. I hope you're able to learn something new. We'll be seeing in the next class.